Greetings there, fellow background. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo. Episode 261. Perfection. Yeah, Wendy has better pod building. She doesn't trust the Ancients' architecture. I think that's reasonable. That sounds like her. Can I gene scan the child without angering the faction? I don't think so. I was also just planning on curing the paralytic Abacia so that I wouldn't have to deal with a 10-year-old genie hanging around. I have a lot of glitterworld meds, so it's probably just easier to do it that way. But I'll double check to make sure that I can't scan. I mean, there aren't any genes that I want out of a genie anyway, but I'll check just for science. Fell from the sky and his name's Skylar. Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Alright, Tancrowd. You are going to be a cryptoslept. Implant cryptosleep. That's what we voted on, correct? I'm 99% sure. And I'm going to cook up some new cryptosleeps. And then Skyra, you're going to be imprisoned. That does mean I have 2 open pods. Caravan's timer is probably up, so I'll have Wendy call them in. Inlier, exotics. I'll just do a run of exotics this time. Huaco, exotics, knowing that they won't show up at the same time. Amtas, War Merchant, because I have some guns I want to get rid of. And Glitterworld. I wish Glitterworld has more choices than just Imperial Trader. It'd be cool if there was a few, like, Psycast Trader, or, you know, like, some variety other than just like, alright, there's no choice here. Alright, Skylar. I don't even see you in this list. The list is kind of long. I don't even see the option. Oh, well, that's open. Did I miss it? I see Sky Collective. Yeah, I don't even think it's even an option. Unless I'm blind. But that's besides the point, because I wasn't actually going to do that. I was going to infuse you with very high powerful medicine. I'll have Wendy do it herself. Because I want to get rid of you. You're cured! I feel like Inlier just like pod launched that individual at me, going like, Wendy will fix it. She's not going to ruin our alliance, and she's not going to want him hanging around, so... You can't pod guests, if you're wondering. So Tancrowd, you have been... Okay, so Tancrowd will go into the Cryptosleep casket as soon as Tancrowd can stand. But one thing I do need to do is put you over here with the other Cryptosleeps, and then schedule you correctly. So you are going to be bunker. And no clothing, no drugs. And I didn't do that for you, apparently. There. All right. Oh, they want to join. She's willing to contribute once she is recovered, but will not leave voluntarily. However, if you don't want her, you can banish her, sell her to slavery, or leave her to die. What to do with Skylar? Enslave as a crafter. The other thing is I could do genetic experiments. Gene implant for bank splitting. Organ harvest. Or sold back to Antlier as a slave. Alright, there we go. You guys pick. Guess we could have just, like, slay. I'll add that as an option. Well, organ harvest is eat, because I would organ harvest and then butcher. So, them's the list. And then, Skyra, you are going to the prison, are you not? So this time around, when I arrest, there's really nowhere else to go. Meaning it's a lot easier to arrest people, because they're all only going to go into the prisons that I want them to. The question is, will the joy wire installation result in 10 brain scars? I sure hope not, but we will see. So implant. NPM. Farm for oval. Here's Sphinx Face doing it again. Oh boy, cross your fingers. Teeny here still hasn't recovered from the last butchery that was a ovum extraction. It is hilarious how horrible they are at brain surgeries. Oh, it worked. There's still a chance to fail at the ovum extraction, however. It can always go wrong. But it's pretty crazy that I've been rolling those, like, 2% critical fails over and over and over. No, it worked fine. So, a Skyra egg is definitely going to be best with Raven Moonstar. I just don't know by what margin, but that's the only 11 on the list. So, where is the Moonstar sperm? There it is. And then Poxrock, Mark's already doing. Enslave as a crafter. Okie dokie. We will accept you. And, well, we'll put you in this prison. And Wendy will do it herself. Also, okay. I'm not sure I wanted you naked. But that's cool that the first thing you do is pull off all your clothing. Yeah, I'm going to imprison, convert, and then enslave. Yoink! Wrong prison there. Let's try that again. I'm putting them in the nice prison so that they convert a little faster. I probably should have left the table and chair in there from last time. Because I think this might become a recurring thing. So you'll be converted. And given fine meals. Alright, that seems about right. Wonder how it'll affect the learning process? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, because we'll just genetically implant for whatever skills we want. But the growth tier already sucks. And then the other thing is, once they convert, they're going to go into one of these pods anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one egg in one of these pods and then leave the other pod empty for Skylar, because I don't want a 10-year-old. Our ideologian doesn't even believe in children outside of pods. The growth vats are essential, so it means that children need to be in growth vats. Now, what did I end up getting here? A 6, trash. A 9, let's grow it. A 9 with super immunity that is not related to Mark or Jacking Chan is thumbs up. Or at least not direct kin. Does the kid have traits already? Kind. Didn't get, so is missing a trait. Normally you get traits at, no, wait, you get traits at 7, 10, and 13? Yeah, so is missing one trait. You mean, can you teach slave kids? You know, I'm not sure. I haven't run a series trying to teach slave kids. So I just don't know. These traits were xenogerm inherited. The other thing I can do is to cook up a xenogerm for Skylar now, I guess, and just like wait to implant for when they convert and all that. So quick study, elongated fingers, smooth tail, cold weakness, excuse me, great craft, awful art. I have 2 copies of awful art. I'll check the other one. Awful social, awful animals, awful mining, poor construction, awful shoot, poor melee, awful cook, awful plants, awful int, never sleep, dead calm, kind, very happy, very fast runner, psychic doll, intense UV, heat weak, actually heat weak and sterile is fine, because I don't need baseline or eggs. We're gonna make you purple, nearsighted, and this will work. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I guess I'm canceling one of the Cryptovat xenogerm implants, but oh well. I'm not planning on them on Skylar having a nuclear stomach, so I wanted a +5 as a result. Nuclear stomachs are for colonists, for the most part. It's weird that I would have a joiner, considering I have like 40 colonists or something like that. Very odd. There is probably an opportunity to do... no, conversion rituals on a 5-day cooldown. Take that back. But Mass, how about you walk in there and you just... Certainty to reduction, oh my god, 198%? Okay. Well, let me tell you about the Book of Wendy. And you've converted. Then you will be enslaved. And you have 0 will, so that should be pretty quick. Already enslaved. Oh, this is going fast. At this point, hop into a growth vat, and I will run a raffle for this new slave. Raffle timer's up. Already, well, you don't even need a bed because you don't sleep. But I'm going to give you a bed anyway. So this bed is going to be T-Sang's, even though T-Sang doesn't sleep either. And then I'll make another bed. You know, in case they get sick and the hospital's full or something. I mean, there's edge cases for why they would ever need a bed. But for those edge cases, I might as well have one. Did these get built? Ah, they're built. Okay. Well, I better get to it then. So now that the crypto vats are done, I think we will start with a few prisoners. So I'm going to analyze who can be pulled out of prison because they just aren't genetically gifted. So it's Candy at a 4. Maybe Coruscant at a 5. Yep, it's Candy and Coruscant are 2 obvious choices. Also, the prison was locked down. The other thing is I have to make sure that the only caskets I want them to be brought to are accessible. So locking down the waster caskets and the cryptosleep caskets. There we go. And then Drea, you're coming in for the other one. So that's 2 of the 6. So there's going to be a lot of colonists that are going to be iced. Fine by me. I'll try to make reasonable selections. And then I don't necessarily have to fill this. It's just, if there's enough weak genes, you know, I'll go ahead and do it. So where are you, Drea? Almost as Candia? All right, that's 2. Now for colonists. Low is a 2. Low, so you're a doctor, but it's not looking so good for you as a 2. 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 3. So Jack is a 3. Fi-up is a 3. I think we have our answer. Low, Jack, and Fi-up. Gonna have to be on the back freeze. So I'll probably... So low is a dock, but I do have some other docks. So it's possible to backfill the dock needs. Jack is a planter, but I just added a new planter. And then Fi-up is a big miner, and I don't need another one. Oh, right, low is a mech. That's true. So you're exempt as a result of being a mech. So Fi-up and Jack are going to be thrown in. I'm going to let them keep their armor on, just in case I need them to join the community again. Razola. Do you have someone named after you already? I don't think so. All right, well, you are now a child slave. Should I fill the last 2 caskets? Yes or no? It'll be up to you, whether you think I should... So one thing I didn't do is I didn't enslave the colonists first, but that's because I think it's entirely possible that I spring them if I need them. But I don't have them running around, so it doesn't help me on the colonist bar up here, but it does help with the game running a little bit faster with fewer people running around. Let's see if you guys want me to fill 2 more caskets. If that's the case, I'll probably pick the lowest 2 prisoners. Check the other cryptos? Yeah, I could do that. So in here, we've got a 6, a 4, but Cthulhu is still, I know, a ideal breeding partner, because I just used Cthulhu. A 4 for Udigal. Nightbot's a 6. And a 3. Oh! Yeah, you are, you have super immunity, but, you might be slated for the deeper freeze. The arrest deep freeze. And then, Tank Crowd, yeah, is still up in coma in 14 hours. Okay, you guys think I should keep filling the caskets? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Also, should I arrest 88, Jack, and Fi-up? So that would take them off the colonist bar. If you think it's worth it for me to imprison them before putting them in. If I did that, I would probably strip them of their gear. The weird part about that is Fi-up has a persona weapon that I don't think is free wielded. Yeah, it's not free wielded, so it can't be given to someone else. What? The beds aren't full? Alright, who is doing the bleeding? Sentinel, I'll have you do it. Suck him unconscious and stick him in. That sounds dirty, but... Okay. Oh. Right. Let's try that again. There we go. And now, one more prisoner, because you guys wanted me to fill the vats. So it's going to be some 4, maybe a flawed 5 or something like that. I think there was a 4 in here. Maybe not. So flawed 6 seems to be the lowest hanging fruit. So that's a 1 flaw 6. Is there a 2 flaw 6 anywhere? Yeah, Tangier. You are next in the vat. Wendigo was a 4 in Crypto Sleep, but not with flaws. Let me double check if Wendigo is like an ideal breed for someone, though. That's another thing, is like they still could be useful. Like a Wendigo cross with Scorpio. No, because Cthulhu's better. Google cross with Maxu isn't bad either. Yeah, maybe Wendigo. Well, that's going to be another Crypto Sleep out. Tangier, that means you're off the hook for now. Also, I'm going to open up viewer submitted ideas so you can suggest secondary goals for me now. So Channel Point Redemption's up and open. Prize it with creativity. Prize it. You're a crafter, aren't you? Wendy has a legendary helmet, but not legendary armor. So I am going to try to make prestige cataphract armor for Wendy with Prize it. And Wendy is going to crack the whip and work drive him. Come on, Kath. Rubles out. Insult to injury, we actually ate your meal. What are you doing? Oh, it's because I forbid the door too late. All right, that is all 6 pods are now full. Nemelius, you're an adult. Too smart. Fast learner, too smart, and jogger. Holy moly. That is ridiculous. winning the trait lottery there. We have whatever we want, whatever we want, because you can learn everything. Jack of all trades, master of some. Tancred, you're still unconscious. 6 more hours, okay. There's some eggs here, so penna. Best combo would be, I'm gonna go with Mark this time. I'm gonna use Mark for, if it's a toss-up between Mark and Jacking Chan, I'll use Mark for additional diversity. Are you related? Father. Okay, yeah, so it's not helpful, but it's 1 degree of separation at least. Vanish Puppet. And Riven Moonstar. Brahms and Bryzit. I already know that one. I have that memorized. And then Shield and Mark again. You guys have already submitted a bunch of goals, so vote for a new goal. We have got trade runs. Bionic arms for T-Sang. Hyper weave for Wendy. Gild the floors. Move gene extraction prison. Raid ancient dangers. There we go. And Mark, I have tons of Luciferium. I have 114 doses, so plenty there. Derp! You became a child. You are allowed to remain a colonist for now. Rise it. Just made a course sit and burned the creativity. Oh well, I'm gonna have him. I should have canceled that. I'm gonna have him continue with the armor anyway. But since I got a masterwork, I'm just gonna assume that the armor was gonna be a masterwork. It's not exactly how it works, but I'm gonna pretend that's how it works. Plastil drills are up. I am going to move the Venometric into the west grid, because the west grid's having the most trouble keeping up. I could try to do a word of inspiration for Bryzit, but the chance that it's creativity and not something, you know, it's more likely going to be useless, which is why I don't usually use that. Corpses should be at all-time low, yeah, 375. Haven't had a lot of raids. For better or for worse. It means that the breeding program's going faster, but I don't get to kill people. Tank crowd, right into the casket. You don't even get to enjoy freedom. You exit the coma and straight into the casket. Checking on these eggs, we got a 7. So I'm not keeping 7s that don't have super immunity. So pop that one. Flawed 8 with super immunity, sure. Flawed 7, no. Well, okay. That's an 11. What was the chances of an 11? Shield cross with mark. 1.8 chance. And it happened. Well, let's see here. Rizola, you're popping out there. Nem, you're popping out there too. Grow Nem. And grow, insert embryo into growth vat. I will do the secondary goals in a minute. I have some work to do. Work must be done. Where'd Nem go? Well, where'd you wander off to? I'm really confused. Nemelius, where are you? There you are. No, don't put on armor. Where is Rizola? You are going to go into the casket until I have space for you to grow. I had such a tiny chance for 11, it still happened. Finally. Finally. And crazy that it was a combination that I just had access to. So taking a look. Aggressive, intense UV. Poor animals, poor cook, great animals. Wait, so poor animals, not great animals. Great animals is suppressed by poor animals because it comes first. Just unattractive. Not a bad combo. Nearsightedness. We'll have to get up close and personal. But, you know, that's pretty good. No complaints. I'm not really sure who's carrying the embryo right now. Who's to say it's queued up for? Stevie Viper? Okay. You're sad it isn't your child? Well, it is your niece or nephew. I'm not sure of the gender. Or grandniece? No, it's your grandkid. Actually. It's not your child, it's your grandkid. Fabby, thank you for the gifted subs. Well, look at that. I was not really expecting an 11 this stream, but it happened. And it happened without too much incest and inbreeding. Just an appropriate amount. Rozola, thanks for the gifted subs as well. Cheers. You said at the start of the stream you were feeling lucky? Well, you would be right, man. You would be right, Grizit. Your wife said, what in the Game of Thrones is this? Yes. I see that. I get that. Oh, we have a super immune 7. I mean, at this point, the breeding program is, the needs have been met. Now, the real thing is, I do have an ace in the hole, or ace up the sleeve in the hole, where if this is a stillbirth, I have res serum, and if it's like grave illness, I have heal serum. So there's virtually no possibility that this goes wrong. But yeah, that's good. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch September 10th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, a link can be found in the description of this video or on my website. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.